Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. To be honest, doing intros is something really weird. I'm still getting the hang of it because like, yeah, when I hear other people talking, they really know what they're saying. I don't even know what I'm saying. I mean, I know I'm supposed to say hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's a lot. Doing a YouTube intro is not as easy as you think it is. I never prepared for this, you know, so I'm just going to wing it, kinda. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Why am I using my hands? Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Barbz Allen and I do makeup and I show you some lifestyle stuff and vlogs and stuff. We will get to that soon. I will definitely learn to be a professional somehow. Yeah. Okay, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, hi. Please stay because it's fun here. If you are a returning resident, if you're a returning subscriber, welcome. How are you? I had to lay low from the vlogs because the main purpose of this video is makeup, to be honest. Lifestyle and vlogs are a bonus, but my real passion is actually makeup. That's what we're going to be getting into today. I'm talking too much and my lips are dry. I need to put some chapstick because this is embarrassing. The lips need to be moisturized. Now, as I was saying, in today's video, honestly, we are going to be doing something very simple. I don't want to make it too complicated because we're still starting out together. It's like we're gonna have to, like, I want to make this a journey. Do you get what I mean? Like, I don't want to bombard you with the cut creases and the other stuff and the reverse contours and whatever's without getting into the basics first. I'm going to be doing one of my go-to looks. Very generic. It's very simple. Nothing too complicated. You will get it. If I was able to teach my friends, everyone else who's watching this, who's a girl or a guy, I don't know, you will get it. Without further ado, let me not talk too much. Let me get into this video and we can start the whole process. Okay? Okay. So as we go, I obviously will be directing. I can't say teaching because I'm not a makeup guru. Okay? I just know how to do what I know what to do, if that makes any sense. I will be laying out some tips or some tricks that I have learned along the years because I have been doing makeup for like 4 years, 5 years now. So there are some things that I've learned, some things that I've tried that I seemed to like and I've stuck to. So I will be kind of, you know, telling you guys what these things are. Before you start any makeup routine, honest, you need to prepare your canvas. Your face is your canvas, so you kind of need to prep it to be able to hold your makeup. As much as the quality of your makeup is important, the quality of your prep is also important, because if you don't prep your skin properly, my sister, your makeup ain't gonna look good. It's a lie. So you need to make sure that love your skin before you want to start loving your makeup. Does that make any sense? Yes, it does. I usually like to moisturize my skin with my lotion. I usually use body lotion. I'm not so crazy about skincare like that. I've never been crazy about skincare because my skin has never disappointed me. Just now, it just started developing these spots, and that's, I think it's from like derma. Shaving off the face. I usually use this. You can see it. This thingamajig. It's like a razor. So I use that to shave my face, to remove any excess hair on my face, as well as to trim my eyebrows that I've already did. Look at my eyebrows. Dude, let me not talk too much. I think the main important thing is that prep your skin for your makeup to look amazing. I already moisturized my face, but I'm just gonna go an extra mile and apply this e.l.f. Putty primer. So we're just gonna apply this onto the skin. We have put that primer. I am usually very oily on my T-zone, and my forehead, my nose, and sometimes here as well. So we're going to be testing out a product it's a combo that I want to test out and see how good it works on my skin. Yeah, so we're going to be using the MAC Mattifine Studio Fix Primer. It is a 12-hour shine control primer. You apply this on cleansed skin after moisturizer, before foundation, or use alone to mattify skin. The consistency is very, very thick, but I like it. Thick like me, you know. That was just enough. You don't have to do too much. So what are you doing? A little goes a long way, actually. The feeling on the skin is very, very matte, but the product is starting to like mattify and it's very dry, and I can even see it. It looks very dry and matte. And you can actually wear this on its own. I believe them. I totally believe them. Oh, okay. It actually kind of has a white cast. You know what? Just massage it nicely into the skin. Usually I use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer on its own, and then I like to put like powder. But then since I use the mattifying primer, I want to test it out and see if it really does its thing. And I want to see accurate results, so I'm not going to put any powder on my face, okay? So we're going to go straight into the eyebrows. I usually like to brush my eyebrows first so that I can kind of get like the definite shape. I like to take an angled brush. I'm using some blow cream. I don't even know what this is. It's a primer product and it's a blow cream, so that's what I will be using.
Okay.
So I put a little of it on my hand. So the first thing I like to do is to line my brows first. Line the shape at the bottom, and then I like to create a couple of strokes in between my hairs just to kind of fill it up, and that's usually from the tip, the outer tip of my eyebrows going inside. So after I'm done applying, I just brush the product in and just make sure that it's really seamless. And I gotta admit that you got my attention. You're making me want to say oh. Where you trying to leave? How I love to keep you. So now that I've already prepped the eye and I've concealed my eyes, and obviously I've shaped my brows but at the bottom, the next thing that I'm going to do is to go in for my eyeshadow. Before I go any further, I actually do not have my neutral shade palette. Why? Because SAA is refusing with my bag.
Sometimes I wonder whether I'm living in the, you know, in the right country or at the right time. You know,
it has been a month and they still decided to not give me my bag. I've been calling week after week after week after week, and these people are giving me excuses. I don't know if it's because I'm a student, they decided to just say, oh well, we'll still have it. But the mistake that I did was I separated my makeup and I put most of my makeup in the bag that I got that day, and the other bag has my neutral palette. Not even just my neutral palette, but it's got one palette that is super colorful. I am limited right now, and mainly has my neutral palette, one from Juvia's Place and one from Revolution. So I had to ask people to kind of like help me so that I can actually buy a palette that has neutral colors. Usually my go-to makeup is very neutral, so that's why I like to have 2 or more neutral toned eyeshadow palettes. So I did find a place, but unfortunately they do not open on Sunday, because my plan was to actually buy it this morning, use it to film it. But I did get the palette, and it's a Revolution palette. I will put the page up here. They actually do sell a lot of nice stuff, and I'm pretty sure it's original. I just haven't gone to the shop, but they look legit. I told them I wanted to purchase this palette because it's cute. It has neutral colors, plus it's also kind of vibrant when it comes to the earthy tones. I would not be using that one today. I will be doing a hack. So if you do not have any neutral tone, like earthy tone colors, you can resort to using your bronzer. If you don't have a bronzer, I don't know how to help you. If you don't have a bronzer, girl, get a bronzer, okay? Today I will be using my bronzer, which is basically in shambles, guys. The one thing I hate about certain compact powders, things like bronzers and stuff, when those things fall, they fall apart. Things fall apart. You know what? I'm talking too much. Let me just show you. You see this? This is a joke. But you know what? I still love my bronzer, okay? And I do not care what people say. I am still going to use my bronzer, okay? Until I get money to buy a new one. But I'm going to be using my bronzer today in substitute for my usual eyeshadow. Yeah. So this was this is the tea. Because I do not have my bag, I cannot use the shadow palettes that I usually use. So a hack that you can do is use a bronzer. You will be fine, hopefully. I wanna get right, take me for a ride, boy. Show me outside, boy. Know it's been a while, boy. I wanna get right. Oh yeah, you know you tried on time. Did you mean to make sure one night? No one did it with me just one time, 2 times, a few times. You know that you tell me that you're right. I cannot find my powder. Now that I've put the bronzer onto my eyelid, it's making sense. Bronzers can really work like eyeshadow if you actually think about it. Makeup is very versatile. Of course, as much as they say this is for this and this is for that, you can actually mix things up and make it work. Sometimes you do not have a budget to have a closet full of different specific makeup items. So be creative with your stuff. It's really just supposed to go on your face. You can use it. For example, you can use eyeshadow as a blush. Why am I... So don't limit yourself and say, oh, I need to use this specific thing for... No, you can mix things up, okay? So since we're not using eyeshadow today, I am going to use my setting powder, the Maybelline Fit Me Matte+Poreless powder. Setting powder. It's a compact and it's in the shade 350 caramel. That's the one that I use to set my highlighter. So I will be using some of this to kind of merge that bronzer with my eyebrow and just mattify the whole thing so it looks seamless. So we're done with the eyeshadow. The next thing that we're going to do is that we're going to do an eyeliner. For my looks, I will always go with an eyeliner. Okay, not always. Majority of the time, I go for an eyeliner. Today, I'm going to be using this Revolution eyeliner. And it kind of looks like a felt pen. It's very sturdy and it's easy to use. It's like a pen, so you have so much control. I don't breathe when I'm doing my eyeliner, okay? I just choose not to breathe at all. After doing eyeliner, I'm just going to go and make sure that I carve at the bottom so it looks super sharp. Perfect. Like when you look at me, it's sharp. You can cut your throat. I just like to blend it just to be completely sure. I like to use a brush and a beauty sponge at the same time because they both have 2 different effects. So when using a brush to blend in liquid like foundation and concealer, it makes sure to fully diffuse the product into your skin. It makes sure to cover each and every single spot. And then a beauty blender, when you use it in a wet state, it just kind of blends in the product, yes, but then it also takes away any excess. Unlike the brush just works on distributing, and the beauty blender will really just try to kind of like make your foundation or concealer look very skin-like and blend it properly to your skin. The brush and the beauty blender have 2 different effects. The beauty blender will allow it to be more skin-like. Of course, coverage, yes, is there, but then it will assist in making sure that it's super skin-like, and the brush will just focus on distributing and making sure that it's fully covering. They both work well, they both blend, but what I do is that I like to use both of them when I use the brush to distribute, and then I use the beauty blender just to kind of mesh it with my skin. I'm just going to put some mascara. I'm going to be using the Maybelline mascara. I'm I'm going to go on and apply my lashes. I'm going to be using these lashes. I bought these lashes actually on Shein, and they kind of give like a cat eye effect. Always make sure that the smaller side is to your inner corner and the longer side of the lash is to your outer corner. So now that we're done putting the lashes on, before I actually press them together with my lashes, I will leave them to set for a minute. So whilst they're setting, I am going to go straight into the rest of my face. So I'm gonna go back with the concealer that I used at the beginning, 1.5 of it. So this is not actually a concealer, but it's a foundation, and it's very full coverage. But I like to use it as a concealer. I mix that and my foundation. I like to mix them together just to kind of create that perfect shade. So I go into the areas that I want to highlight. So now that we have that, I'm going to go in with my foundation. Different areas of my concealer at the top of my brows. I use foundation. So I'm just going to go back with my concealer brush, and I'm just going to shape the tailbone using my foundation. So now that we have that under control, we're going to go in with a setting spray. I'll be trying this 6+, yeah, just so that it doesn't dry down as I blend different parts of my face. So I will start by blending my concealer. That makes me look at you too out there. Baby, you can give it something. So now that I've blended the concealer, look at the coverage. When I say coverage, it's coverage. I'm gonna go in with a different brush to blend in the foundation. Check in with you. I know that I need my friend. I wouldn't wanna leave, even though I wouldn't wanna bleed. Even my heart, my mind, and my body. That mattifying primer did the thing. Like the mattifying primer literally somewhat controlled the oils. It allowed the product to kind of mattify as I was blending it in, and this is crazy business. So I'm just gonna go in with a beauty spot just to make sure this stuff is making sense and any excess is eliminated, but the coverage is still respected. Y'all, the primer and this baby right here, they did the thing shame. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and set it. I'm going to be using this powder puff. My best friend bought this powder puff for me on Shein. So the lashes and the powder puff, my best friend did get that for me on Shein. So I just took some of that powder, that setting powder from earlier that I used for my eyebrows as well, and I'm just going to go on and press that. I just realized that I forgot to put bronzer. You know what? We're not scared. So the bronzer I'm using today is the Revolution Conceal and Hide. So I'm not so sure if it's my shade, but it's dark enough to actually do what it's supposed to do, to just kind of contour. So I'm going to put it at the back of my hand, and I'm just going to use a brush to kind of diffuse it and blend it into my skin. I'm going to blend it onto my hand and kind of buff it and just go onto the areas that I want to contour. Putting it at the back of my hand is just to warm it up, and then I can just keep picking and blending until I'm satisfied. So as you can see, I just put the contour shade on. So now I'm just going to continue with the setting. I'm just going to go in with my Revolution one. This is the one that's closer to my skin tone. I'm going to just put it on this area. Now, as you can see, I'm not going straight down because it will kind of make it look too harsh and too sharp. So I just like to go down like that so that it's kind of, natural and chiseled. It's more softer. I want to try this banana brightening baking powder. Let me just show you guys what it looks like. It's really yellow, but I'm just gonna take a little of it and I'm going to use the powder puff. And when I pick it up with the powder puff at the back of my hand and make sure that it's completely even on the area that I want to brighten, and I just press it just for a little extra brightness, and you can see, yes man, I can pass that like stocking. Just joshing. I'm sorry, this is seamless. So these are my secrets, guys. I like warm things at the back of my hand and kind of, you know, put them on my skin. I don't like to just blob everything there and just blend, because it can be hard. I'm going to go in with my broken bronzer with a very fluffy brush, and I'm just going to go over that contour and just kind of bronze it up. Forehead. Comment down below if you say forehead or forehead. I grew up saying forehead. My English teacher from high school said no, it's not forehead, it's forehead. Apparently. Now that we're done with, you know, the basic, the contouring and everything, I wanted to add a little pop of color to my cheekbones, and I usually use eyeshadow for that. As much as blush is really nice, some of us just like to improvise. Like I said, I'll be using the 39L Hit the Lights palette by Morphe. I will be going in with my powder brush, and I'll be going into this kind of movie kind of color. If it's not this shade, it's orange, because orange looks good on black people. So after that, I will take a little bit of shimmer. So I'm going to be using like a pencil brush, and I'm going to go back into this palette. Usually I take this one. I just like to come and put it in my inner corner, just to kind of add a little bit of drama. Look at that. Yeah, just to make it look cute, you know, like when you look into my eyes, you get mesmerized. When you look into my eyes, you get mesmerized. I think I need some fries. Somebody call the spies, because I want to see with my own eyes. Okay. But you know what? It makes sense. I rhymed.
Look at this rubbish. Very stupid statement. Very stupid and unbecoming. Go and make research.
I'm going to go back in with my mascara. Coat my bottom lashes like that. I ended up doing my gloss and the nude lip, off camera. Spray, I'm going to fix my face with the setting spray.
Speed post, baby, and make it beat. Waves in my ass, smoking weed. Been through the sadness, all because of what I...
Guys, there you have it. I was very quick with this tutorial. I think I was very quick. Those are basically the steps that I take when it comes to doing a very simple look. It's meant to be very simple. It's meant to be very quick. Nothing too detailed. It's just the technique that you have to perfect. Yeah, guys, this is what it ends up looking like. Now that I put the setting spray, I sprayed it, I fanned my face down just a little bit, just to make sure that it's really dry, and it feels really nice on the skin. It's not even like crazy drying. As long as your skin was moisturized at the beginning, the drying is not even supposed to bother you. Yo, I look like a princess. But guys, this is what you can do with a bronzer. You don't have eyeshadow, you can literally buy yourself a bronzer, and it's a 2-in-1. You can use it as eyeshadow as well as a bronzer. I hope you guys were able to learn something. Comment down below if you want me to make a video focusing on anything else other than just the full face. If you want me to focus on eyebrows, you want me to maybe try my lip combo, or I don't know, contouring or something like that. I don't know, you guys have so many things you'd want to know, but I tried to make a video just to kind of incorporate the few things that I know that is simple for someone to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys try it out. I hope it's easy to understand. That's the main thing. I hope it's easy to understand and you guys are able to try it out for yourselves and see how it works for you. So yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and do not forget to subscribe if you want to subscribe, which you want to subscribe, and like this video if you enjoyed it. Share it with your friends, guys. Share it with your friends and let them know that, okay, there's a Han who's teaching people. Guys, no, I'm not a guru, but share it with your friends, let them see, let them know, experiment, and yada yada yada. I will be doing more videos like this soon. Stay tuned for more content, and I will see you guys in the next video.